Hey, welcome back to FTL Arsenal. Random ships, random flagship. We got a new random flagship. We got a new set of ships as well. And we're gonna go with the Lock. Because it's weird. And it's an AI ship. We haven't done those in a while. Oh no, my auction is low. Well, you're free to pick whichever one you want. I won't judge. Well, maybe I will, but it'll be silent so you don't have to be bothered with it. Oh no, a fire. And we're good. On the bright side, we have level 4 doors straight out of the gates, so... yeah, let's go board. We don't have anyone who can do that, but let's do it anyway. Oh. Well, at least they don't have the thing. As though they don't break anything. Okay. We don't need crew yet. Yeah. That's what not having food will do to you, I guess. Then again, I'm stupid enough to fire in one of the systems I really don't care too much about. And maybe for Alanius. No, we don't want crew. I don't know, they seem to be more interested in eating metal stuff, so... nah. Even if it gets to the Zoltan Shield, we still have plenty of shielding. Not that I need to target that. We're also not really trying to train crew. Don't run. Nobody likes a runner. Unless, you know, you're into sports and stuff, I guess. Oh no, my crew will get shot to pieces. Oh, never mind. I think people hate those in real life too, but we know them under a different name. Yes, it does. Otherwise, this would probably be literally unplayable. As people so like to say. Which also means loud noise warning. Indeed. Scatter laser Mark II. Why the hell not? We'll be able to put it to good use against this ship. Oh no! They figured out my strategy. Don't have crew. Well, whilst this sorts itself out, I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Yeah, they kinda do. We'll be on the lookout for replacements. You missed. Yeah, we can do this one. Oh, is that like the slowest weapon in the world? Yeah, it is. Might also be the slowest one in the galaxy. But it can't harm me, so... How much damage does this do? 45. Yeah, we can pull this off. Hey, noise bombs. That's a bingo. Since we are in no way of having any issues, we shall put that on the bingo now. Oh, I'd have to change shape and stuff. Let's go with stars and we'll make them pink. Why not pink stars? That's always fun. Boom. Oh, they're not going there anymore. There we go. Hey, at least we don't have crew, right? Nobody that can go mad. It was taken out because it annoyed people too much. I think it's still in the Russian version, though. Danov was really keen on keeping that wine. That's true. Missile combat drone. I'd rather not deal with missiles quite yet. Noise. There we go. And now we can sit and wait for everything to repair itself. I suppose you could. Anyway, we're basically waiting until we get boarded by something that has... welcome back. Basically waiting on something that'll board us in order for us to have a GG game over. Can happen faster than you think. Yeah. Waiting is annoying. It's an idea, but I think in Arsenal you can get AI avatars when you don't have any crew on board. How does this thing get generated? No, if you play with a nice ship, you can't die from your crew going lost, even if you get crew later on. Oh. So you're gonna be a dick about it, huh? We might be in a bit of a small spot of trouble, though. Oh, this thing can't pierce yet. Lovely. Alright, let's take a few pot shots at that. We'll get our thingamabob on. Okay. Light scatter it up, please. So now we're basically waiting for A, our stuff to get fixed, B, them to all die. Fun, fun, fun. Kill the Zoltan crew, so you quickly collect everything you can find on board. I wonder how we did that, but whatever. And prepare to jump while the other ships are far away. Let's see. If I'm going to get drone control, I want to be at least sort of sure on what I'm getting, though. We can get a crew teleporter. That seems like a brilliant idea. Lasers. Sure. I might get drone control, so I'll hold on to this one for now. That's one too many power bars. Goodbye. I'd say have fun, but yeah. Hello there, Torna Z, or Z, whatever you prefer. Yeah, we want to keep firing on them. And yet that doesn't tell you... That'll help. Yet that doesn't tell you all too much. There's a ton of countries that speak... Ugh, it's been ages since I've been on the forums. Usually because the modding scene for FTL is pretty much dead. A shame, I know, but... I'd have them at some point, right? No, this is the translated one, because I do not speak Russian. But yeah, it is Arsenal, if that's what you mean. Let's help the Mantis, sure. We don't like Zoltans, right? They're much more squishier, too. If you can hit them. Ooh, a fire. That'll help. Isn't this all a lot simpler if you don't have to manage crew? So we need more robots. Okay. That can be arranged. Hiding place for terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. Well, we have no idea where the crew is, so we'll just assume there's going to be one in there. You don't need a med bay, right? Never mind. Maybe you do need it. Wow, this guy knows how to dodge. We can learn something from that guy. Maybe not. Oh, come on. Nope. You start shooting at me. Keep that in mind. Okay, so the moment they fix medbay, we know that a crew kill is out of the question. We don't know if there's anybody in piling. We know there's somebody in medbay in here, but that's the end of the crew kill. Alright, moving on. We're gonna go here because we now have the 5 drone parts required. We don't know if it's empty, so there we go. An AI avatar called Volcano. Might as well keep him there. Yay, free stuff. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as far as number of beacons goes, it's pretty much all the same. Well, we do have somebody now. Up to station, switch between the comms channels, trying to hear a response. However, transmission remains silent. Scanner show that within it, there is an enormous object. Apparently, it's a spaceship. Oh, is this the head thing? Spaceship, yeah. We will not be able to do this one, unfortunately, because we won't be able to keep Zoltan alive long enough. Dreadful shame, but that's a distraction for those at least. Shield's on fire. If you're wondering why this thing has O2, it'll become apparent soon. Yeah, we need to find a store for that though. And so far that hasn't happened before yet either. Oh. We didn't get him. Just a different quest. Light language beacon, drivetrain. Here to here. Yeah, we can do this one. Well, usually you get a Zoltan from that. You have Zoltan security, traveling vessels with submit to crew profiling. Oh, see, if you didn't have crew, this wouldn't have been a problem. Wait, wouldn't this have been a problem? I actually don't know about that. It would have been cool if you don't have to worry about that if you're on the AI ship. And boom goes the pilot. We'll have to get their clone bay out though. We want to keep it that way. That'll do it. Yes, keep working on that, and I can kill you with one shot. Boom. Adaptive ion. It's not a horrible weapon. It's double kill. Still a thing on a bingo? No. have a look at that adaptive ion. I think it's just extra ion damage per shot. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good if you can make it work. NG or NG? Tough choices again. Aha! No warning on that one. The one that deals 4 ion damage and 2 system damage is pretty good. I think it's only 2 power in this one too. It takes 20 seconds to charge, but... Have we found the one thing that isn't as branching as that? Find out this and more on the next episode of FTL. Looks like you're rough surrender. Yeah, pretty much given up on doing anything useful with that stasis spot, so... Ooh, burn. Then again, The Walking Dead 2 did have multiple endings, didn't it? Two shots, 2 power. I'll probably replace the pierce lasers at some point. We'll hold on to everything for now. Sure, what is it? Do what you want with them, but don't damage the equipment they owe us. Could have told me it was a ship and a missile launcher, though. Ooh, God, it was cloaked. But I think you actually need to take all damage for that. Yeah, the resists here aren't too bad. Let's do this. Oh, and it's this guy that goes. Yeah, but we can get another one. Again, we don't need crew per se. The only reason we would is for faster repairs and manning bonuses. Oh, come on. You're gonna tell me fix that just in time. Oh, good lord, could you just stop? Clean out their holes. You can send us back their valuable equipment, receiving a well-deserved reward. Aw, you're welcome, lads. Space whale! Faint rhythmic subwave pattern signals are amplified and become sharper and sharper. It seems that the monster is not too happy with your presence. Wish your crew, all one of them, Get out of here. The main thing is to not panic. Warning system register multiple bogies closing in on your position, and the engine ship quickly makes an FTL jump. Team that is responsible for monster's immune system. Alright. That goes on the bingo. Do we need a store? No, but I do want the repair thingy, so... Oh, look, we can get another Pierce laser. Suppose we could get medbay and oxygen. Start off with just a medbay though. Yeah. So yeah, it is safe to say the space whale is rather rare. Four scrap for 10 repairs, 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 2 drone parts. Yes, please. Oh, now you have 2 of them. There you go. Alright. I think it's time to say goodbye to that. No station saved. Unbelievable. Destroy the slaver scum. Pop, 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 pop. So that's, yeah, that was a disappointment. Nope. We don't need crew. That needs air. We can stick him in the med bay, that's not the problem, but we have to keep the med bay powered and Let's go that way. So hopelessly flickers when you ask for something. Their ability to communicate is severely limited. Did you ask it to divide by 0? You know you shouldn't do that. They get all confused and such. Not using those yet. I may as well. Engine. Do we need the power? Yeah, we do. At least if we want to keep cloaking it too. Well, aren't you a little bit screwed? At least it has doors. Not sure what it's going to plan on doing with that. Oh, look. A hole in our ship. Is that really necessary? You feel accomplished now? Well, I hope you're pleased. We'll wait for the cloak to come off cooldown. Nothing to worry about. What are we doing here again? Delivering drone parts? Yeah, we kind of sold those already. Sorry, dude. And I'm not cruel enough to start shooting at them. They didn't do anything wrong. I don't like this jump. Seriously, do we just not do like comms anymore? That we just have to run away? I mean, the carrier pigeon might be a little bit difficult in space, but I don't know. Could probably figure out something. The missiles that only deal system damage. I think those will go through the Zoltan Shield. Yep. Fire too, huh? Neat. Come on, go fix. Ship can fly itself anyway. Alright. We're just flying on through. Right, screen us up with warnings. Nearby pirate. Try to act. Yada yada yada, that's all I heard. Well, we're gonna have to deal with the borders soon. Or won't we? Favorite weapon after the fire beam? I don't know. I do like a good glaive beam. It mostly depends on what setup I have. I'd say the ion beam, but that's just ridiculously overpowered, so. Non-beam. Yeah, it definitely is broken. People damn well know it. It's a fake, it goes on the bingo. Favorite non-beam weapon. Okay, what am I trying to do here? There we go. I kind of like flag just because of what it is. You just throw a hunk of space garbage at them. Crude, yet effective. I mean, the Vulcan can be fun too if you got the right setup for it. Ugh. I'm not a big fan of the one-shot things, usually because I've had bad experiences with them missing more than hitting. Yeah, that's the whole trick behind the Pierce Ions. I mean, they're good weapons, I just don't like them personally. Different strokes for different folks. I'm an avid fan of boarding and fire weapons, and I'm pretty sure there's other people out there who don't. That's a classic. You can't... there's nobody who will say no to one of those, right? Then again, I have done so in the past, usually because it didn't fit my current setup, but... you know... I guess that just goes to show that different types of strategies take different types of gear. And it's a great thing that that's possible in FTL. It shows that there are tons of viable strategies. We will not accept surrender because you are going to die horribly. Weapons on fire, shields breached, yeah. Let's see how well they can try to get themselves out of this mess. Ooh. Wow. Good autopilot. And now that's on fire too. There we go. Not that I enjoy watching people suffer. I jumped on the boarding bandwagon pretty darn quickly. One of my favorite ships in pre-A being Mantis B. This is the second time we've gotten this. You need to wait, you can get scrap out of this thing. And I've never been a fan of drones. More artillery. Well, the Vindicator specifically. I've made some pretty nifty artillery of my own, but... Ah, border sector. People are wondering about that. I'm not gonna do it. And before you all start shooting at me, there's a good chance we get boarded by landings here. And also we do have 2 people. They're not gonna be enough to repel them. So that would be a GG right then and there. Sorry lads, but can't do it. Game's completely and utterly confused that I'm doing that and it can't find an oxygen system to break. Suck on that. We have a ton of scrap, we should upgrade stuff. You have a store nearby? 4.4 on the bingo. Let me see which one that is. Oh, yeah, there's a ship you can... I believe it's in Zoltan areas that just have like a huge missile that looks like that they fire at you. I think it does like 8 or 9 hull damage. Okay, we have a store. We'll pick up hacking, maybe some weapons. I don't know. Yeah, 8 or 9. It's pretty much the only thing they got, though, so... Ooh, ooh! I spotted a... It's the one I thought I would always forget, but there's a bingo for... a store that only sells missile-related weapons. Yay! Boink. Okay, I think I am going to swap out to a clone bay because I know these little twerps can get one shot. Which would be sad. That's it though. Insector is a type of ship that looks like that. It's an AI ship, it does have oxygen in it. If you kill it, you usually get a fleet delay out of it. But they are a tough cookie to crack. I should have bought... Hey, it's another space whale. Do I get extra points for that? Detective faint the original creature be communicating before your observation to the energy vessel and find flying closer. Thank you, return. Yay, missile replicator. You mean the insector? Yeah, it's a ship that looks like a bug. AI ship, has oxygen, fully delay when you kill it, but it's difficult to kill it. And you've got another AI avatar. Yep. I don't think we're gonna have to invest in oxygen. And I probably will go back to the store to buy fuel. I watched them only have 2 fuel or something. 3, yay! I'll just make sure you have the latest version. I'd hate for this run to end with low fuel. Or due to running out of fuel, I guess. So ship and the beacons too late to avoid a fight. Oh, you want to fight about it? could have those. I don't know when it all got done. The latest, yeah, I think it was in the latest update. Also, the one that added the augments that can improve your weaponry. Wow, that was totally worth it. They're an interesting bunch. See if I can dodge the missile. Nope. You never can. That's really dangerous. I really don't want to give up that missile launcher. Get whilst cloaking. Bingo. No, you're not gonna surrender now. You killed one of my dudes. What the hell, game? Anyway, I was away at a fire beam with that thing. Yeah, must have been like 90% chance to start a fire or something. Setting every tile that touches on fire is really potent. Alright, back to the bingo we go. Because we got hit whilst cloaked. I got some fuel out of it at least. Can we go here? Prevent a rebel dive. Yep. We'll just buy tons of fuel, I think. Time offer, consumable offers, fuel, more fuel, solid explosive replicator. We'll repair fully because we're heading to the next sector. And that means we can use our slug gel again to rip apart our own hull for science. Intruders on board? No! Unfortunately for them... Oh, he has B2. Cool. Will they ever get through the door and not die? Dun, dun, dun. Well, they got through the door, but they're still gonna die, so... Rock home worlds or Lanius controlled. I do not want to get boarded by Lanius. That is still incredibly loud. And while we wait for things to get fixed, we are ending this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be still doing the series. Free shows, product, commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.